It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family
Dite se
in
è cambiata la
glamour?
categoria,
I
per
can't
favore.
finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And
Ok.
thanks for covering for me last time.
Aspetta, perché io non mi fido di... Perché alle volte non cambia.
Bigby?
Ciao cappellaio!
How could you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are. Tell me who did it.
Come
Just
stai?
tell me who did it. I know you know.
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
Com'è che era? No, non mi ricordo.
It was a good show. But, you know.
Come hai passato il weekend? Ho
Take
fatto
him,
spese.
okay?
Spese
Take
pazze.
Crane.
Well, this is
Ho fatto spese
a
pazze.
beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really, I mean it.
Ciao Luca! Che gioco è? Si chiama The Wolf
Out with the
Among
old,
Us.
in with the new. Long live the queen.
Voi sentite bene o è troppo alto il volume? Ciao Kaiman! Ciao guys, benvenuti, mi siete mancati, TikTok! Mi siete mancati quando non gioco a Elden Ring. Quando gioco a Elden Ring un po' meno. Grazie Kaiman per la rosa! Grazie! A voi come è andato il weekend, ragazzi? Oddio, questo
See you around.
è un po'
Hollow
altino.
point bullets are a nasty
Secondo
business.
me. Adesso la
Silver
passo.
slug deformed and shredded on
Grazie
impact.
mille, Kaiman.
He'll be okay, though.
Hmm?
He'll be okay?
His internal organs
Adesso
are
la
positively
basta.
riddled.
Ma in realtà è solo il recap che è sparato a
If I
3000.
don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis.
Vediamo se riesco tipo di qua. Impostazioni. Che poi è sempre alto nonostante io lo sistemi. Va bene amore. E ricordarmi di mangiare. Mi raccomando, mangia. Se no poi ti scrivo io. È sempre altissimo sto cazzo di volume. Oh. Ok. Dovrebbe andare meglio così. Bye bye Saku. Forse devo abbassare un po' la musica. Oh. Ok, salva. Il numero preferito di G, 4. Tutto bene, ci sono stati 2 eventi molto belli in paese. Sono venuti in concerto gli SLF, non so cosa siano, non li conosco. Didi, grazie per il follow, benvenuto Luca, grazie per aver gradito. Ciao amori, come state? Com'è andata la vostra settimana? Ogni giorno più bella. Un po' basso adesso. Ha sputato un dente? Sei una femmina, allora sei doppio benvenuta. Benvenuta, baby. Le ragazze qui sono doppiamente benvenute. Mi dispiace, boys. Cosa ti porta da queste parti? Allora, cosa mi è successo? Il mio braccio me la caverò? Sono tutte domande influenti. Cosa mi è successo? Lo sappiamo. Il mio braccio... Proviamo me la caverò? Forse il mio braccio?
My arm.
Domanda importante. Tutto bene, Didi? Tu come stai?
Yes, very ugly, but not life-threatening. I can't say the same for these bullets peppered throughout your vital organs.
Ok, abbiamo...
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Tu come stai, Didi? Ah.
For heaven's sake. See now? That wasn't so difficult, was it?
Blah. Non molto bene. Che succede, Didi? Tutto bene? Racconta.
That'll do.
Se ti va.
You're probably better off. This way I won't have to reset it later. He's lucky to be alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Non posso sentirvi. Posso sentirvi. Questo è il mio lavoro. Pensi che sia stato io a volere tutto questo? Questo è il mio lavoro, penso che lo dica troppo spesso. Andiamo con... solo che... Devo saltare tutti i giorni di scuola fino a venerdì. Che è successo? Perché sei in ospedale? Per il dottore non era difficile. Effettivamente è lui il dottore, però. Penso sia stato io a volere tutto questo. Questo è il mio lavoro. Questo è il mio lavoro, però lo dice sempre. Invece pensi che sia stato io a volere tutto questo? È troppo piangina. È troppo piangina, sinceramente. Andrei con... Posso sentirvi?
I can't hear you.
Quiet. Just relax.
È troppo piangina. Ah. Mannaggia, Didi, spero tu ti riprenda presto e spero che sia una cosa fixabile, aggiustabile nell'immediato. Ti mando tanti good vibes e tanto buona ripresa.
Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Ma te l'ha detto?
Believe me.
Fa ridere che ha detto out of the woods, dato che lui è il lupo. Ma con la mia sfiga, ma ti capisco. Resta nei paraggi, ok? Me la caverò, non guardare neve. Resta nei paraggi.
Better hands.
Stick around, all right? I don't know if I trust this guy.
Oh, please, I could do this with my optic nerve severed. We'll be down in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Perché vuole... Lea! Com'è?
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
Non si sa
'Cause
mai,
I
hai
once
ragione,
watched a
Didi.
vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Grazie, Didi. Seguitemi sui social se vi fa piacere, ragazzi.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really?
Non distrarre il dottore. Jimmy, stai zitto. Ma povero, ma povero Colin. Ho bisogno di silenzio.
Where am I supposed to be?
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Ah. Sembrano
There.
dei dentini.
All done.
Great.
Ciao, Rick.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
E niente.
Miss White, you'll be fine for light duty.
Grazie,
if
Didi.
you can
Adesso
figure out
guarda.
what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will.
Se volete vedere meglio il gioco potete venire sul Viola, ragazzi, nel caso. Avrò bisogno di riposo, immagino. Non ho bisogno di una babysitter, ho già abbastanza cose a cui pensare e posso ancora sentirvi. Ciao Dora! Ciao baby! Welcome back! Però ste risposte mi danno al cazzo, onesto. Cioè, che risposte sono? Ho già abbastanza cose a cui pensare.
I assume.
I can still hear you.
Andiamo con il disco
Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Swiney. Sì. Se poi volete maratona anche domani, stavo pensando che se facciamo altre 10 sub, faccio maratonina anche domani. Forse 10 o 15, non lo so. Se fate abbastanza i bravi, ci penso.
So, how do you, feel?
It's Bigby, Snow.
Come ti senti? Si tira avanti. Che risposta da boomer. Di merda. Risposta mia. Non preoccuparti per me.
He'll be okay.
Don't worry about me, all right?
Grazie per il cuoricino,
See?
Didi.
Strong as an oak, this guy.
Stai
I'm glad
incazzatissimo.
you're not dead.
Sono contenta tu non sia morto.
You.
Ciao, mami.
You stopped breathing, you know,
A dopo,
when
Sami.
you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared
Come
the
stai,
hell out of
mami?
me. I've never seen you like that.
Non muoio facilmente, sono qui per te, eri davvero preoccupata. Andiamo con la frase da Chad.
When Swinehart arrived,
I'm not easily killed.
Pretty hard.
Grazie anche per il congelato, Didi. Thank you. Grazie mille. Mi raccomando, ragazzi, seguitemi anche sugli altri social. Hai mangiato? No, non ancora, ma è sulle 12:45, ce la mangia fa.
To kill.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action
Grazie
figure and bend
davvero.
its limbs the wrong way.
Colin,
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
we'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
Che prepari di buono? Ieri ho fatto le piadine, mangio
Whole
quello.
thing. What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking?
Grazie, Didi. Dobbiamo prendere Crane. Questa è una cosa più grande ora. Neve può decidere cosa è meglio. Senti, Neve non ha preso delle decisioni molto belle, quindi ti dico...
Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or
Secondo me la
desperate.
prima.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
Esatto, nemmeno io
You
direi che è
traded
disperato.
Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
Grazie per avermi salvato. Non era la tua battaglia, non dovevi arrenderti. Saremmo sembrati deboli. Beh, sì, effettivamente
So
sì.
he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder.
Yeah, about that. Giving up Crane to save my skin really made us look weak.
That made us look weak? Oh, but not Mary shooting you and holding an axe to your big head.
Look, I'm not saying it was a good day. Just that we could have done without all the bargaining at the end. The Crooked Man's gonna think...
I don't care what he thinks. It was the only option.
Oh.
All I care about right
In realtà un gemello non c'è più.
now is just what does
Grazie
the
a chi sta
Crooked Man
spammando i
want out
cuori.
of this?
Thank you. Ho visto, Didi. Grazie mille per i
I
cuori.
thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders?
Mi preoccupano le vittime. Crane è stato usato. Si sono fatti nemico sbagliato. Madonna, che risposta da boomer. Crane è stato usato.
Crane can't be useful
Vediamo.
to him
Donato,
anymore.
grazie
Crane was
mille
a
per i
puppet,
cuoricini.
and the Crooked Man worked the strings. This is all about control of Fabletown.
But then what do prostitutes have to do with it?
Effettivamente.
Lily and Faith?
I don't know how it all works out yet, but I know it does.
In some
Somehow.
way.
The Crooked Man declared war against us last night.
Balu, ti ho messo da mangiare.
At least
però.
that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been
no,
going on
ecco,
for
già.
years. We
Balu.
just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
E qual è the
What does
right
that
way?
mean? The right way?
Esatto, qual
What
è
do you
il...
think I
Stiamo facendo il nostro meglio. Cosa intendi dire se lo so fare le cose solo nella mia maniera? Ok,
I
sentiamo
don't
cosa
know,
vuole dire
but it
Biancaneve.
suspiciously sounds like your way.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean? What is this right way?
We haven't been doing a good job. You and I. So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book. Straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into...
Ma noi abbiamo fatto quello che voleva Biancaneve, quindi non capisco che cosa vuole questa. Ha scassato
It can't
scimitarre.
We need monsters.
Abbiamo bisogno dei mostri per combattere i mostri. Quanta verità. Va bene, Didi, grazie mille. Buon divertimento. Non avevo altra scelta.
Fight monsters.
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees?
Cioè, stavamo per venire aperti e questa mi fa: no, bisogna fare le cose secondo come dicono il libro delle cose giuste. Però ci stavano sparando. C'avevo quello che aveva le accette in faccia. Ero da sola e tu non hai fatto assolutamente un cazzo. Cosa dovevo fare?
Only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Well, if that's the case, please explain to Colin why tearing Dumb's throat out
Ci volevano uccidere, capito? Volevano farci del male. Capisci?
was necessary.
You can't let up until the fight is finished. He was still a threat, and that's all there is to it.
Sure. Look, Bigby, I care about how
Quella di servono mostri per sconfiggere. È vero, è una frase molto da
this is
battere.
done, just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now.
Jimmy, non posso difendermi da solo.
Well, at least someone understands. Thanks, Colin.
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect.
Ma chi dice che non ce l'hai? Ma chi te lo dice? Ma perché devi fare la prima donna?
This situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the farm.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me? Like that?
Andiamo
It's been the rule
con...
for a reason, Colin.
Look, everyone just calm down, all right?
I'm perfectly calm.
I'm not.
Tutto
Tell
bene,
me right
Steven?
now, what's it gonna be, Bigby?
Io non lo voglio mandare indietro. Perché se ne deve andare? Non ho capito. Cioè, perché se ne deve andare il maialino? Non
That's
capisco.
rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it?
Buffkin. Come stai, Steven? Tutto bene?
Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Narissa.
Narissa?
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you.
Ma in
And what
realtà
do you
non
think
può
that could be?
parlare.
Bigby's got an admirer.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled but not over. Let me know when you're done with Narissa.
Comunque,
Aye,
Madonna,
Captain.
Biancaneve mi ha fatto 2 pali di neve
She's a
così.
piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the
No.
farm, are you?
No, bro.
I mean, she seemed real serious about it.
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
Hai scelto amicizia a scapito delle regole. E certo che sì, cacchio. Che domande. C'è. Che domande. Security Office. Big Wolf. Amo. Dimmi Ariel. Dimmi Ariel, ci ha passato. Tan 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 tan. Comunque peccato che non c'è Yukis, che a lei interessava vedere. In sheep's clothing.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hi, Narissa. Have a seat.
Vediamo che ci deve dire questa. Poraccio però. Sta spillato con...
Are you okay?
sì. Una pesca
You
proprio.
didn't look good last night.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Mo. Sto bene. Sì. Mi pare un uffiore
Puff
proprio.
and puffs. Not many people smoke those.
Cosa voleva Crane da te?
Thanks.
You can start talking.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go
Si tratta dei The Crooked Man.
ahead.
Cosa stava progettando Crane?
You're here because the Crooked Man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed.
Ok, quindi ogni volta che dice these lips are sealed ci stiamo avvicinando alla verità, secondo me.
If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Però ha comunque una risposta.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter, and I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you?
Who are you talking about? Are my friends in danger?
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
It's okay. Take your time.
Poveraccia, non può parlare.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it?
Non è l'aspetto che mi preoccupa.
It is beautiful. That's why you can't tell me anything.
Esatto.
It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Come si può? Vabbè, glielo puoi staccare, no? Oh, basta. Se proviamo a staccarglielo? Oddio. Togliere il nastro sarebbe troppo facile. Si può fare in realtà, però secondo me se lo togliamo... Altrimenti l'avrebbe fatto fare da chiunque altro.
That spell Crane talked about. Is there any way to break it? Is there something I can do about it?
No! These lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back! You can't do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please. Don't.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off...
Oh. Che brutta situazione.
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably snow.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us?
Nessun problema.
I could be in a lot of... trouble.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Fino ad ora ci ha pagato bene non dire le cose.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty
Grazie a
and
chi sta
Beast
sfumando i
called the
cuori.
office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go. That was...
Rough.
abrupt.
It's one way to send a message.
Dovresti
What did she
continuare a
tell you?
fare quello che stavi
I
facendo.
didn't mean to rush her out.
Le magie le impediscono di parlare.
Did you get anything from her?
She couldn't really say anything. The magic that Crane was talking about, it's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off?
No.
Or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Ah, quindi come togli il coso si taglia la cola,
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about...
Sì, ma non gli ho detto che cosa mi ha detto. Degli amici, delle cose. Gli ho detto solo il fatto del fiocco, che poi in realtà ci è arrivato lui.
But the Crooked Man?
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure they called for a reason. Suppose I better go check it out.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back. She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else.
Ok.
Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what?
Facile.
I have other matters to attend to.
Lei la fa facile. La fa molto facile la signorina, onesta.
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed.
Oh, apri capo. Yeah.
Oh.
Scusi.
What do you want? Well, you're just going around knocking on doors?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
Ciao.
I think you're the only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this.
Hai rotto le scatole,
Gotta
fammi
hear about
entrare
it all
prima che
night long.
sfondo la
Hurt.
porta.
Who is it? Who's there?
If you don't want to talk, can you just get Beauty for me?
I don't know. Is it safe to turn my back?
Ah, signore. Che pesantezza, ragazzi.
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute.
Non lo
Can
so,
I
con
talk to you
comodo.
in private?
Yes.
Con
let's.
comodo, come se non ci fossi. Come se non ci fossero persone che stanno...
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
I can already tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast?
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back. And then you run and call him again?
Talk about living in the past.
He was keeping secrets for you.
Beh, perché comunque la storia della Bella Bestia è una storia della sindrome di Stoccolma. Perché continua a bussare le cose?
Try to sort this out.
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring
Ma
him
stai
here.
bene,
Out
però.
of money and answers. That's why I called. We'll finish this later.
Non c'è nient'altro che
You
posso
need to
guardare.
talk to Big B.
Fine. If you want to talk, we'll talk.
Io non avrei molto tempo.
Oh, thanks for letting us finish our conversation.
Sai, la gente sta
Sorry,
facendo
it's
una
been a
brutta
long
fine.
night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say,
Così
your
dicono.
place, it looks,
Expensive.
expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh?
You've lived here a long time, and you've never called me over. So what's this about? Is this something about that loan you took out? From the crooked man?
I didn't know what else to do, so
We should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best
Vi
for
voglio
us.
aiutare,
I'd like to
aiutatemi ad
help.
aiutarvi.
I can't do anything if you don't tell me what's going on.
Mamma
I
mia,
gotta
che
know one thing
pesante.
first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man.
You are in danger. You two need to cooperate so I can get the crooked man off the street. You don't want to be next. But if you'd rather deal with this on your own,
No, please don't.
then tell me what the fuck is going on.
Grazie.
You're in so much debt? Look around you. This isn't the way people short on cash live.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle.
Aspetta un attimo. E niente. TikTok mi ha bannato. È stato bello. Per cosa non si sa, ma TikTok ha deciso che non... va bene.
Lo sai che se ti trovo in giro in macchina io ti...
Non ho capito perché mi ha bannato TikTok, ma va bene lo stesso. I guess. Boh. Sinceramente non lo so. È il messaggio fissato? Non lo so, guys. Non si sta vedendo nemmeno un cazzo, quindi non capisco. Non so proprio che dirvi. No, non ha proprio senso sta roba. Non so che dirvi, onesto. Il contenuto riprodotto. Un giorno di ban, sì. Contenuto riprodotto. Prova a fare ricorso. Non lo so, raga. C'ha proprio senso. Troppi cuori. Che palle, ma proprio senza senso. Ma veramente, cioè non mi ha bannato quando quello ha rimesso il braccio dentro, mi ha bannato per questa scena.
Okay? We couldn't just give that
We
up.
never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn.
Vabbè,
And
un
we
giorno
got
di
in over our
ban.
heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Niente, raga, non vi preoccupate, è una cosa che succede sempre ormai.
Hi there, you've reached Beauty. And Beast. And we're out doing something fabulous.
Capisco.
Let me just,
A day at the beach? Skiing the slopes?
Possiamo finire? Va a rispondere.
Hey,
And we can't
we're
come
not
to the
done
phone
yet.
right now,
I should-
so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible.
Ah, wow. Bello questo messaggio cringe.
Fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time.
Ma questo è il tizio.
I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings.
Voi siete nei guai. Di chi è questa voce?
It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this.
Who is that?
Ma non ti preoccupare, Donato. Oh, stai tranquillo.
One way or another.
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money.
Ma
The
quanto
Crooked
sono
Man's
cringe.
behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before.
Cioè, questa c'ha l'uovo Fabergé. Potrebbe vendere semplicemente quello e si pagherebbe i debiti. Vabbè.
So, when I needed money,
Aspetta, chi è Jersey?
that's where I went.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor
Grazie,
fable.
Donato.
But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Sometimes fables just don't have anywhere else to go. Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop, the cut above?
Beh,
It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker.
ciao Pierlu. Niente, tutto a
Well, I've
posto.
been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat.
Non ci sono... E quindi dov'è che devo andare? Che tipo di consegne fai?
In the packages.
Listen to me very carefully. Did you ever deliver to the Crooked Man? Can you give me an address?
No. I delivered to places all over town, but never to the man himself. It never seems to be heading to the same place.
Ok.
It always comes out of the butcher shop.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable.
Ma chi è
She
Mary?
liked that.
Boh.
And it's the only...
Auri!
Grazie a Chiocciola ed Hunter per il mio abbonamento regalo.
Che
Ciao, Lu.
carino! Ti ha offerto l'abbonamento, Edu. Vabbè, che dolce. Ti ha regalato 6 mesi di abbonamento. Vabbè, Edu è troppo dolce. L'unica cosa che sono riuscito a trovare.
thing I've been able to pick up.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johan is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She gets under my skin, you know. I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this. Scraping to get by.
None of us.
Però, ma tu facevi la pezzente prima di incontrare Bessie. A te che cosa cambia ritornare a fare la pezzente?
We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain
Quindi?
lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
Forse no.
No, probably not.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Grazie anche a te, dolce abbraccione, Auri. Dove volete andare? Lucky Pond o macelleria? Ragazzi, which one? Capisco. Macelleria. Ok, Lucky 1-1. 2-1. Scusate. Ah, signore. Grazie. Voi andiamo a Lucky, I guess.
I'm going to the Lucky
Troppo
Pond.
tardi, ragazzi.
There's too much going on there to ignore. I'll have a word or two with Jersey.
You know, Bigby, once you show your face there, word is going to get out. There may be nothing left to see if you go to the butcher shop after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Ah, era la macelleria, effettivamente.
I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
E come vi devo
What do you
aiutare?
mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it.
In che
What do you
senso?
say?
Ah, dobbiamo saldare i debiti.
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous to all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job. Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh,
Va bene, dopo
thank
per-
you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Mi sembri proprio convinto mentre lo dici, onesto.
It's dirty.
No, it's not.
It looks like you slept in it. In a pile of garbage.
Oh?
Jack, why are you... I've seen you take a torn purse for a tenner.
Yeah, but I also got her phone number. I don't want your phone number. Ugh, really?
What?
Bigby's here.
Dov'è la tua malia? Si tratta di un'indagine ufficiale.
Oh, I'm just here for information. It's about the murders.
This'll take 2 minutes and I'll be out your way.
I'm not taking the coat.
But it's magic.
So?
And it'll be covering a check I already wrote.
Okay, well, that sounds like a your problem. Problem to me.
Hey, wait a minute. That's Faith's coat.
It was Faith's coat. Look, you left it in my place. What do you expect me to do?
Yes, I think the off-cited statute of Finders Keepers clearly states that it's his now, Bigby.
Sante Suken, grazie per il follow. Benvenuto, benvenuta.
So what's it gonna be?
I don't know what to tell you. See if Cindy needs a coat. I don't know.
This is to pay for those bloody glamours, you know. You and your blinkered rules. If the witches didn't charge so fucking much...
The witches set their own prices, Toad, and the prices aren't set because of greed. Making a glamour is hard, and the materials are rare.
Spare me the lesson in voodoo economics.
Voodoo
I don't want to hear
economics?
it.
I don't know what you're getting so steamed about. Shouldn't be that big of a shock that I'm not gonna take an ass haircoat.
No, I guess it shouldn't be, since this whole bleeding operation's just a setup for one of his shady fucking loans.
Ixnay on the onlays, okay, Og
Smettila di parlare dei tuoi sentimenti. E per i prestiti che sono venuto.
What kind of a game are you running here?
Funny you should mention that, because it's exactly why I'm here.
You want a loan? I didn't really think you the type.
Well, first, tell me, how does it work?
You know, I'm sorry, Bigby, but I really shouldn't be talking about this with you.
You know this is a fucking crooked man place, right?
Toad?
He uses fancy boys like Jack here to squelch the honest businessman.
Mi è arrivato un abbonamento da Sakura. Grazie, Sante. Sì, te l'ha regalato Saku. Benvenuto. Punto esclamativo TG se vuoi unirti a noi sul nostro Telegram.
Force him to lay on credit.
Grazie per essere passato a
High
ringraziare.
interest isn't servitude, and nobody's complained before.
Who'd listen? Well, I'll leave you to your business. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Good luck with that glamour, Toad.
Fuck off.
Come gliel'ha detto
Leave the code.
How the hell do you expect me to get a glamour then?
No.
It's not like I've got a lot of options, you know.
Look, I'll give you some money, all right?
You've got to be kidding me.
Do you even know how much a glamour costs?
I've never had to buy one.
Keep your money, Sheriff. I've no patience for charity.
Oh.
If you're gonna be out like this, can't you at least wear a bigger hat?
You know, it's getting old to tell the difference.
Between what?
Between the business office and fables like a crooked man,
No.
who you purportedly seek to protect us from. Either way, I'm getting screwed.
Oh.
Drop by anytime.
Noi non siamo come, mi dispiace.
Look, I'm sorry, all right? What else do you want from me?
He really grows on you.
He really grows on you. Il rospo mi fa troppo ridere, non ha paura di niente.
Look,
Rospo.
I work here sometimes for the extra cash. It's something stable. You know, between more entrepreneurial bouts. And before you ask, I've never seen the crooked man in here. Neither hide nor hair and all that. In fact, as far as I can tell, he's never even actually stepped foot in here.
But Bloody Mary works for him. And the last time I saw her, she had the woodsman's axe.
So?
So the last time anybody else saw that axe, it was here.
We'd never take something like that. Is this really why you came down here? The woodsman's
Mi farà arrivare per questo e per il prestito di Belle. vedrai.
axe?
That and Beauty's loan she took out.
She told you about that.
Yep. And now you're gonna tell me about it.
Look, people get desperate, and when you're drowning, anything that isn't sinking along with you looks like a life raft. The crooked man gives, and he wants things in return. And when you don't pay up, bad stuff happens. Why do you think I've never taken one? A little
Che genere di cosa? Intendi dire che li uccide?
credit card fraud never hurt anybody.
What kind of things does he want in return?
Could be anything, from the loan plus interest, family heirlooms, to novelties of a more exotic nature.
Tipo?
Like?
Magic, memories, parts of you. It's bad.
E che se ne fa?
Listen, I gotta start closing up shop, so,
Close. It's the middle of the day.
what can I say? Jersey likes to run at odd hours. And really, he'd be the one to talk to, so, can't you just swing by later? It really wouldn't be good for me if he sees your face when he
Parlami di Jersey se ne nascondendo.
walks in. So,
What else can you tell me about Jersey Devil?
just that he's a fucking psycho and I like to stay out of his way. I typically work when he's not here. But I
Ok.
can call you when he comes back, alright? Can't you
Shut
just...
up, Jack. If the Jersey Devil isn't here to answer my questions, it also means he isn't here to get in my way. So I'm gonna take a look around, as long as I've got the elbow room.
Alright. Don't let me get in your way.
I won't.
E poi come esco?
Just my luck.
For prices for gold and silver. Il pesce? Fish. Come l'ha guardato brutto il pesce? Ma se facessi il giro. Comprato di recente.
I thought you said you'd never take something like this.
Ha impegnato il taglialegna quando è venuta Mary.
What?
Jack?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Was Mary here?
Was who here?
Bloody Mary. Because the axe was here, but it's gone, and she had it. So she was here.
I don't know anything about that. I don't, really. I mean,
Oh,
I
no.
don't work every day. So,
Just tell me the truth. What happened to the axe?
it was Mary. She took it, okay? That's all I know.
That's all you know? You don't know she almost fucking killed me with it last night?
No.
Perché voleva questa ascia? Dove abita?
No, I had no goddamn idea.
Why'd she take it? Just to fuck with me?
You think I'm crazy enough to ask her that? I'm not sticking my foot in that lawnmower, thank you.
Well, for your sake, you better think of something to tell me.
That's all I can tell you. I'm being straight here. I'm just part-time. I mean, it's Jersey who's the one who's into this stuff. He's one of the Crooked Man's boys, okay? And it'd be great if he was here to tell you all this, but he's not. So just...
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
That's my fucking system.
But you're the guy who makes sure
I'm
that...
the guy that keeps shit in order, and that's it, Woody. Who closed the fucking gate? Jack? If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment. And Gren said that he saw it here.
Hiya, fellas.
Hiya, fellas.
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Bigby?
Is his axe even here?
Nope, it isn't.
Just like I said, it's not here. Happy? And you. I can't believe you'd even show your face in here. After what you did to our guy, Tweedledum? So tell me what you're here for, or get the fuck out.
He wanted to know what...
You work with the Crooked Man. Until I give you permission, you're not gonna do anything but answer my questions.
How's your arm? Bloody Mary leaves a bit of a stink, don't she? Jack, did you know that as of this very morning, Bigby's joined the Crooked...
Ciao, Gin! Gin. Sì, scusami, stavo pensando a League of Legends. Ciao, Jim! Giocone, me ne sto accorgendo. Siamo assolutamente super into this game.
Obedience school for wayward fucking creatures? He's already passed his first class. You see, the sheriff had who he stupidly thought was the murderer. Been chasing for...
Lo sceriffo credeva subitamente di aver trovato l'assassino dopo averlo cercato per...
fucking days, right? But the Crooked Man snapped his bony fingers, and Bigby handed him over, just like that.
Dimmi quello che sai.
Just gonna, let you two, you know.
Tell me everything you know right now about the murders and the...
Grazie per il follow, Jim. In realtà dovrebbe arrivare a breve. Dovrebbero averlo confermato.
Crooked Man.
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit.
Possiamo...
Cool it, Woody.
We don't need... the business office involved in this shit.
Will you get out of here? Go home.
Not until this fucker gives me my axe. Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
Ma perché, Woody? Ma tutte le volte!
This is my fucking fight.
Not now.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Sto cercando di fare il lupo buono, Jim, ma è fottutamente difficile. Metal, io ho scaricato una mod per poterlo giocare in italiano.
Ah, protected your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores.
Ma!
Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Ma per forza dobbiamo farlo? Ma devo per forza picchiarlo? Oh, hell no!
Hey, assholes. I found her.
È scassato il ragazzo, bro! No, nemmeno io sinceramente, ma qua sono tutti strani. Notte Magikin! Bro.
So, wanna try again?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can.
Notte
There's no
Magikin!
address, no place. He lives in the bends and forks of trees.
Vive tra le curve e le diramazioni delle radici degli alberi, dietro il sole e tra le ombre. Dove cazzo vive? Tra le curve e le diramazioni delle radici. Dietro il sole e tra le ombre. Ma non è che vive nel libro? Due sono le cose, o vive nel libro o vive nello specchio.
Roots behind the sun in the
Ma sono difficili da ammazzare le creature delle favole, Papuz.
shadows.
That's not good enough.
Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around.
Beh, è Aul.
Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. That
Non posso...
fucking guy.
Okay, that's Crane's way. How do you contact him?
Oh, I don't. He uses couriers for everything.
Corvi, goblin.
Ravens, goblins, the fucking Tweedles. Whatever. I go in when I'm taken there. You don't know anything about anything, do you?
Oltre I rami.
What do you have? Nothing. Had useless bitch Snow White in a broken fucking mirror.
Where did you hear it got broken?
Oh, that. Gossip flies fast. We're like a sewing circle. It doesn't matter what you fucking do. You're not gonna get him. You wanna knock on his fucking door and see what happens? Fine. Crane had the mirror. Bloody Mary had Crane. So take your fucking wrecking crew act to the butcher shop.
The cut above. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man.
Però siamo
That's
venuti.
her spot. That's where all the magic happens. Now leave me, so I can find some aspirin. Oh.
Why just tell me this? Are you trying to rush me out of here?
I'm trying to make a point, dog. You can have all the information you fucking want. It's not gonna help you when the time comes. And that time, it's a-comin'.
Posso dire comunque che i personaggi sono caratterizzati benissimo. Cioè, è uno dei pochi giochi dove ogni personaggio ha la sua personalità ed è bellissimo.
You got what you want. Now get the fuck out of here. Hey, Sheriff.
Oh no.
Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did.
Zittiscilo, vattene e ascoltalo.
But I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want. But what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you.
Bel discorso, mi è piaciuto.
Out of smoke?
No, volevo sentire dove che voleva andare a parare, perché lo voglio bello incazzato. Dagliene una. Certo, ovviamente. Al mio amico Kratos, figurati. Che non gliela devo dare la sigaretta al mio amico Kratos.
Thanks.
Che carino!
Goody brand.
Che marca di merda, ma pure!
You're welcome. I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
Spaccare i crani, esatto. Vabbè, scusa, ma cosa tu tira ha fatta la sigaretta?
Jersey was wrong, you know. About what? About those girls. There is something we can do about it. We can get the fucker who did it. That the plan? Believe me. That's all I've been doing this whole damn time. All right, go do it then.
Vi prego. Oh. Che bromance. Chiedigli di venire.
Hey, Woody. Yeah? What are you gonna do now? We all got our roles to play, Wolf. I'll see ya.
Ciao Braum. No, ma è Kratos di God of War, ragazzi. È palesemente Kratos di God of War. Noi siamo arrivati tardi, ovviamente. Sorry, we're closed. E niente, non si può fumare qua. Capisco. Cosa c'è qua? Coca-Cola. Lattine. Che ci sono i gelati. Amo!
Bigby Wolf?
What happened to you?
I'm looking for a piece of the magic mirror.
What?
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
What? Bloody Mary? Magic mirror shard? What kind of place do you think this is?
Don't bullshit me.
I'm not. What you're looking for, I think you'd be better off looking at the Lucky Pond. Yeah, or someplace like that. You know where it is, right?
I'm gonna take a look around. You don't mind.
Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
Ha schiacciato il pulsante, il bastardo.
Shit.
Bello.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out. Just wait out
Sono qui per aiutare. Facciamoci una chiacchierata.
front. I'll be right there. I've got a bit of a mess back here. Look, can you come back tomorrow, maybe? I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh, God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
If you don't talk, I might have to do just that. Is that what you want, Johann?
No, please. You don't have to do that. I'm dead. Either way. They said to me, Johann, you can keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do?
Però di cosa sia dietro quella porta.
Just open the door, Johann. It won't be your problem anymore.
I can't.
Why not? What's back there?
I don't know. Honest. I've never
Io odio chi mi fa perdere
been
tempo.
back there. It's locked from the other side. Look, I just worked the front.
So you are a part of this. You've been bullshitting me this whole time. I've already asked you, and I don't like repeating myself. Where's the mirror shard? So help me, I will put your head through that damn door. Tell me what I need to know. Now.
I don't know. I'm not part of their crew.
Crew?
The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me, took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing...
Non lo so, io sto cercando di fare la run a lupo buono, però è la prima volta che lo gioco, non credo di riuscirci. Mi stanno facendo venire tutti in un grande nervoso.
Cards, having a great time? I guess they were...
Lu, puoi spostare il donation goal in un altro punto, non so se gli altri... No, nessuno me l'ha detto, quindi te lo metto qua, dai.
Sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. And then we'll see if I believe you.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when.
Cosa abbiamo visto? Lo so, l'ho capito. A dopo, Sami. Black Forest Soil, Swine's Note.
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had.
These lights, Johann. Did you warn them I was here?
I had to. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back?
You're not off the fucking hook yet, but...
Anche in che posto? Sì, l'avevo capito, Jim.
If I find something, if I so much as smell something that makes me think you're lying...
No, mi
So
glamour.
this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff.
Non sono una persona che fa le seconde run, però.
Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Ciao Pierlu.
Is this what those loans get you? That crooked piece of shit.
Crooked
Ribbons,
piece of shit.
chains, it's all the fucking same. These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here.
Questo dobbiamo vedere cos'è.
Too bad they had time to erase it all. This could have been useful.
Dovevamo venire prima qua, però vabbè. Apriamo. No, non c'è niente.
Maybe just don't touch anything back here, please?
What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment.
10 trasmissioni, 5 trasmissioni, let's go Pep.
What the hell is that?
Quello come l'ha trovata? Di chi è quel cappotto? Dove l'ho già visto?
I know this isn't your coat. What's it doing here?
It's a coat. What's the big deal about some dirty...
Looks like Crane's. It's seen some abuse. I'm sure he handled it just fine.
Qua c'è il pezzo del...
No time for traveler's checks, huh? He won't
Sempre
be
prendere
needing this.
denaro. Questa cosa l'ho capita, sempre prendere soldi.
That sick piece of... The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Corri, corri, dobbiamo andare.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me?
Huh?
Do you really think this is gonna be all right? Of all this stuff in here, I do know one thing. That's his icon, his symbol. What kind of a guy uses a torture device as his icon? The kind of guy who isn't gonna be understanding about Bigby Wolf showing himself in. So tell me this. What the hell am
Dobbiamo
I supposed
aiutarlo,
to do
ragazzi.
now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
You won't have to worry, Johann. I'm gonna take him down.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Allora, Johan se lo ricorderà, sì, che Johan farà una brutta fine. Sorry, we're close. Johan farà una brutta fine. Let's go. Let's go, ski.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in
Festiamolo,
my
ma era anche la mia di scelta,
I
Sante.
don't know what you heard.
Sante, se ti fa piacere fai punto esclamativo TG e puoi venire nel nostro Telegram se ti fa piacere. Vero? Questo gioco, ragazzi, è veramente curato.
But it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby.
La vecchia palla demolitrice.
Where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Tutto attaccato, punto esclamativo TG.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
No, punto esclamativo TG, tutto attaccato.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all
Ma noi
day.
ci fidiamo di
What did you
Buffkin.
uncover?
Sì.
I thought you were going to report.
Usava lo specchio per trovarlo. La porta di Crooked Man si muove.
Back to me.
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn, but he told me that the Crooked Man's door to
Ti dovrebbe essere
wherever
arrivato un
it is he
messaggio in
hangs his
privato.
hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it. And that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Strana sta cosa, scusa, la...
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with...
Prendi il numero, vai a fare in culo. Hai bruciato la roba di Crane. Ma gli rispondiamo vai a fare in culo.
Unbelievable.
Oh yeah? Take a number.
Prendi un numero.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since
Rospo best personaggio. Ci sto
being
pensando.
separated from the rest? Shattering is a very
Per me al momento Kratos best personaggio. Era la macelleria.
traumatic experience, you know.
I found it at the butcher shop, the cut above. It was in Crane's coat.
Usa i trucchi, sì, ma solo per la traduzione in italiano, Michi.
There was a lot of weird magic going on there, if that has something to do with it. Other than that, the last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
Una extra coccola.
It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready.
Bro, ma Buffkin, ma
Besides
sei
which,
troppo lento,
he might
però.
not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Is it fixed? Did you
La
ask
voce più bella ce l'ha il tizio. Senti che voce.
about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now.
Madò,
We're trying to
Biancane.
catch a murderer, and
Mamma me.
they're over there bickering about
Che si
bureaucracy.
posant, Biancane.
At war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks.
Ah, mo
Go
sono
talk to
utile. E dov'è la donna indipendente che mi ha fracassato le palle di neve? Quel pelato è senza via di shampoo. Vabbè, si può sempre fare lo shampoo alla barba, eh.
But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No, 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 no. Ho un botto di soldi, pago io per rospo. Sarebbe shampoo sprecato. Ma in realtà no, ragazzi, la barba va curata.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh?
Perché non mi veniva in mente come si dice snow globe in italiano. Come si dice snow globe in italiano? Non è la palla di neve? Snowballs. Eh sì, ma in italiano c'ha... Grazie, pannolino. Spero tu stia bene. Cane, hai scassato. Aia. La bacino. Che c'è, mamma? Dimmi, che succede? Che succede? Che succede, mamma? Dimmi. Grazie. Scusate, pausa coccole. Ciao, Pier. Mi stai spostando, Balù. Balù. Non puoi salire qui sopra, Balù. Te l'ho già detto. No. Non funziona così. No. No. Sì, tutto bene, ragazzi. Sei andata a mangiare? Non mi stai spostando, mi stai spostando! Balù, no! Ciao ragazzi. È stato bello. Aia. Scusate. Ciao Lu, è stato bello. Smetti di parlare da sola tutto il giorno.
Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you got your own agenda, Sheriff.
Hey, I tried to give you money back at the Lucky Pawn, but you wouldn't take it.
I was just being polite. Ever heard of it? That wouldn't have covered the cab ride home, let alone a glamour. Please, I'm not looking for any more than to cover the big ticket damages. Not a cent more. I'm not looking for...
Dagli i soldi di Crane.
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamour, Toad. You got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
Come fa un rospo a parlare? Ma sono creature delle favole queste, pannolino. Comunque, ragazzi, io arrivo subito, vado a prendermi da mangiare e devo fare... In realtà volevo finire sto capitolo, ma non so quanto manca. Dai, finiamo il capitolo e poi...
But of course.
Non penso manchi molto, siamo al quarto coso. No! Ma scusami, ma questo che se ne va...
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Sì, oggi lo finiamo. I ragazzi hanno vinto la maratona fino alle 6, quindi oggi finiamo.
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know...
Sono tutte gentili ste favole. Sarà un problema, non sarà un problema.
What may not seem that important right now.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know.
È il principe azzurro che non è riuscito a convincere nessuno,
I
probabile.
should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened.
No, vabbè, tanto ci vuole poco.
Faith and Lily. You've seen
lo so che viene la
Do you have
cistite,
any
zio
idea
Pero.
why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the crooked...
Per salvare fai Alt F4. Poteva funzionare 5 anni fa quando ho iniziato, Devin. Adesso non funziona. Gli interessano solo i soldi? Non lo so, ma lo scoprirò. Secondo me gira intorno al controllo.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
Buongiorno, Buffkin. Ti si fa...
I
si
have
fa
to say,
può
I
uscire.
have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
È una buona idea? Voglio sapere anch'io, vai.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise...
L'8 ottobre ci sei per giocare insieme o mi ignorerai? A che cosa vuoi giocare insieme, Michele? Non abbiamo mai giocato insieme una volta da quando ci conosciamo.
I get to deal with you my way, so please.
Lei mi ricorda una persona, ma non ricordo chi, come l'hanno disegnata.
Please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Ah. Come fa a saperlo? Come fai a saperlo?
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings.
Oh.
So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man.
Mostrami dove si trova The Crooked Man. Non sono un poeta, maledizione.
Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror on the wall! Who is the biggest dick of them all?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold
Come cosa? Mi avevi scritto in privato su WhatsApp per Diablo? Io, Diablo? Non è credibile. E sparisce.
The door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
E veramente non mi hai
Wait a
detto un cazzo.
I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run.
Lo porterò indietro vivo.
I can't make that promise. This could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows. I have to be able to handle it how I see fit.
If people are going to have faith in the Fabletown government again, we need to be fair.
Ma la gente lo vuole morto, The Crooked Man.
Show them that we're doing things the right way. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Of course I'm ready, I've got no other choice, giustamente. Non sai che ti perdi. 54esima. Sfonda questa porta. Era voluto? Guarda, non ti si vede.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss.
Chi è Tim?
Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny.
Chi cazzo è questo?
I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you
Un po' piccolo per fare la guardia, dove diavolo sono?
came through that.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
Sì.
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way.
Questo chi cazzo è? Perché non me lo ricordo?
Look. This is the one thing I have to do.
Fine, lead on.
Perché non me lo ricordo questo? Ma? Boh.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard.
Tim, how can you be working here? You know who this guy is, don't you?
He's not as bad as you think.
Ah.
He doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe?
Trova un altro lavoro, dovresti andartene. Lavorare qui significa che ci sei in mezzo.
Because if you and the boss go up against each other...
Ma è quelli di così...
The rest
dei
of
follow.
Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? You work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty too.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad?
Not so bad? Huh?
Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does?
No. È uno psicopatico anche lui.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
Scommetto che se non lo aspetto fa una brutta fine, vero?
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you? Stop laughing.
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
Mate,
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door. The boss is there.
Needn't worry.
I know
He'll
that
come
much.
around, and like Crane before him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed, skinned, and...
What the fuck? Holy shit!
Potevo non buttare giù la porta? Che cazzo è capitancino?
I'm so sorry, sir. I had no idea he would...
Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job.
Ma come l'ho
You
aspettato?
did fine. You can go now. You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Mo' alla fine questo è il buono e Snow White è la cattiva.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
I've heard stories about you.
Arrivo subito.
No, grazie, preferisco vivere.
Entra!
Non entra!
Entra!
Non entra!
Entra! Non penso proprio!
Oh, mi si sente? Perché alle 2 in realtà dovremmo poter fare un game con Moonride. Ha detto alle 2. Poi boh. Oh, signore. Balù, perché che ha fatto Balù? Ci pensi?
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait. Hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses.
Non mi rispondo.
Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Allora, scusate. Niente, non riusciremo mai a giocare in 5. Mannaggia. Abbiamo tutti orari diversi. No, è il quarto capitolo. Se non mi rispondono non ti so dire, ma penso di no. Penso proprio di no. So 5, penso.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Queste sono le nostre scelte sbagliate.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Queste sono tutte le scelte che ci hanno portato qua.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Se si potesse saltare la cutscene sarebbe gold. Vorrei poter saltare, ma è impossibile. Oddio. La musica poi è sempre altissima. Ultimo capitolo, guys.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Vai a mangiare i tuoi croccantini.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
No.
Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice...
Sono qui per un motivo ben preciso.
It's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Grazie.
So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle every...
Eh sì, perché i proiettili sono d'argento.
One's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man. Well-moneyed.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. Fables with a grudge. People who want a stake in my shops and services. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you.
Sembra proprio un bravo uomo.
The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with...
No, scusami.
...internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know.
Sembro io se dovessi lavorare al servizio clienti. Senti, guarda, posso capire che è difficile cliccare un tasto, però devo proprio dirti di non cliccarlo, per favore, grazie, prima che ti esploda tutto!
But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you...
Io sono la legge. Io
You
sono la
take the
legge.
hint and get out.
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
Oh, I think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did.
That's enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Ma in che senso è stato Georgie?
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Quello spruzzettino di merda dopo la scoreggia. È stato lui.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Why
C'è sempre il colpiscilo tra
did you
parentesi.
do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make
Leo sta piangendo. Oh no, video.
things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
Boh, è tutto
This is
strano.
right, bollocks this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift. Ensuring our continued cooperation.
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit.
Madò, come... non
He's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over
Afferra Georgie, afferra Crookerman, non me ne
from the
vado.
lot of you before I let that shit happen.
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Ah, questa esce dagli specchi, capito?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ma... Ma scusami, ma perché adesso ce l'avete tutti con me? Perché ce l'avete tutti con me? Non ho capito.
Over here.
Ah.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Aia. Mi sa
I'd
che
like to
farò
say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your
una bella
insides
fine, mi
turned
sa che
out.
farò qua dentro. Ah, sono proprio brave persone.
Oh god.
This way.
Corri, corri dentro, vai a seguire quello scemo. Devo per forza.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Non lo so, bro. Non lo so, bro. Mi sembra un po' too much, sinceramente, ma va bene lo stesso, che...
Fuck! What was that?
Ah, potevamo scegliere, capisco.
Take him off!
I can't.
Se mi passava da sopra ridevo. Ah.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
È Wolverine, Gus.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Ok. Abbiamo trovato gli stessi vestiti che abbiamo lasciato. Cosa c'è qua dentro? Is there something we need?
Holy shit.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen? Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. Oh, it'll all land on me in the end.
But it isn't.
No, it's... Ah!
Here.
Oh, fuck.
Ciao, Metal.
We have to do something. Georgie.
Shush, love. We'll...
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you
Stanno fuori, Vivian?
done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know...
Cosa mi sto perdendo? È che secondo me sto facendo delle scelte di merda, cazzo! Perché non sono nata detective? Per me sono tutti innocenti! Trovo qualcuno sul cadavere e la gente mi fa scusami ma posso spiegare? Io, sì, dimmi, quindi?
What he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't
fucking...
mean...
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh?
Possiamo capirlo anche
Your fault,
noi?
then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us.
Hanno provato a lasciarci.
And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault.
Non è un mio problema.
The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
That's not my problem.
Oh, I get it. When a pretty little girl shows up at your door wanting help, you've got all the time in the world. But when I've got something to say, it's not your problem. Well, fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
E se me lo dici, posso capire. Ma se non me lo dici, non posso capire.
If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian.
Scusate ragazzi, devo andare a prendere una cosa.
So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die,
Un pochino.
do you still think I had a fucking choice?
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The
L'originale.
girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep
Per assicurare
our
assoluta
girls
discrezione.
quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for
Quelli erano i tuoi nastri. Quindi ho fatto la scelta giusta?
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
Tutto è andato a puttane. Interessante scelta di parole per questa traduzione. Tutto è andato a puttane. Letteralmente.
So, do you get it now?
Ciao, Casey.
Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Togli il nastro! Non serve a niente.
Break the spell. We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
Arrogo.
Know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Damn it!
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh.
Signorina, sta bene! Non penso proprio. Non penso proprio. È morto pure lui? Let's go.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Ha perso un po' la testa. Ah, pure lui sta messo un fiore proprio.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me. All right.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Giorgi se lo ricorderà. Come? Come se lo ricorderà Giorgi? Come? Come se lo ricorderà Giorgi?
Good. Old foundry by the river. All right?
La vecchia
Shepherd
fonderia vicino a
Metal Works. He'll be there.
Giorgi se lo ricorda. È praticamente un eufemismo per adesso crepa male.
Fucking asshole.
Uguale morto.
You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right. We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Uccidilo, lascialo morire. No, ho scelto di farlo soffrire. Beh, un po' se lo merita.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
Manderò qualcuno per il tuo corpo. Non posso uccidere nessun altro, questa è la tua punizione.
I can't do it, Georgie. I can't take another life.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Povero? Non direi proprio. Ah, gli ha pure spento le luci. Vabbè, ma che troll. Gli ha spento. Vabbè, ancora un cazzo, la bolletta è troppo alta. Ancora un cazzo, la bolletta della luce arriva troppo alta e muore un'altra volta. Welcome to the world, no heroes or villain. Va bene, a dopo Pierlu. Bye bye.
Of course.
Bello, proprio come nei film horror. Welcome to the world, no heroes or villain.
Big B Wolf.
Va bene, a dopo Derti.
The big bad wolf.
Miau.
You used to be something.
Ah, ce l'hanno con me. Sono io il problema. Ho capito.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Dov'è Neve? Non pervenuta. Beh, perché non la posso? Cos'è qua? Ah, i proiettili d'argento. Ah, ce l'hanno proprio con lui.
The big bad wolf.
Perché ce l'hanno con lui? Ovviamente.
It's about time you showed up.
Ma perché?
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Questo secondo me è uno dei
Didn't your
miei.
mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? This is just sad.
Vabbè, ho capito, non posso non picchiarla. Mi sembra che tra noi due, quello che sta cercando di non fare uno sforzo per non picchiarti sono sempre io. Quello che poi alla fine ti picchierà lo stesso. Cos'è? Fasmofobia? È molto semplice, gli va dietro, gli mette uno sgambetto e lui muore perché cade giù. Cosa mi sta... Sì, ma io... Le sto schivando le cose.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Ce l'hai dietro, dietro, dietro! È fasmofobia, raga. So good. Ah, con nessuno sinceramente. Snow White mi fa cagare. Quindi nessuno dei due. Chi è? Cos'è? Con nessuno dei due sinceramente. Che Snow White parla troppo. Ah? Scusi, telefono delle favole? Mi servirebbe una mano. Perché è partito il video? Scusi, telefono azzurro delle favole? Mi serve una mano. E why non Clarissa? Ma perché non c'è stato chissà che intendimento? Ci si saranno visti mezza volta e basta. Cioè, che ship doveva partire? Sì, però... Allora, io le sto schivando le cose. Però nei punti e clicca si dovrebbe vedere il mouse. Miau. Che ballo. Che brutto sto suono, madonna. Ma cos'è? Ah, devo tirare vento? Ma mi sa che Sif non è pronto per combattere. Perché lei viene fuori dallo specchio, che è lo specchio delle brame, capito? Lei viene fuori dallo specchio, che è lo specchio delle brame. Perché, non so se la conoscete, la cosa di Bloody Mary, che se dici 3 volte il suo nome davanti allo specchio, lei ne viene fuori. Quindi penso che sia per quello che c'ha i pezzi di vetro. Aia! Il cane che ruggisce è un cane un po' strano. A me stava chiamando tu. È confermato che lui è uno Stark.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Madonna, non capisco, è troppo difficile. Non essere così sicuro, questo è il piano. Anche lui vuole tornare indietro alle woodlands.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable.
Io ho paura che questo ci inculi malissimo. Cioè che come lo portiamo davanti alle favole fa tipo un twinkle twinkle little star. E siamo tutti inculati.
If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Però se voleva tornare, perché non la fa?
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going?
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
This is hard. Difficile sta scelta. Ne abbiamo già seccati 4. Ma ho promesso a Biancaneve di non... Ho promesso a Biancaneve di riportarlo indietro. Vivo. Solo che lui vuole andare indietro e sta cosa mi fa incazzare. Perché è lui che vuole tornare indietro.
Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup.
Colpiscilo,
I
ammanettalo.
understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Perché dobbiamo essere il lupo buono noi, a tutti i costi. Cioè, stiamo combattendo dall'inizio del gioco per essere il lupo buono. Se adesso sbagliamo, diventiamo il lupo cattivo, nonostante abbiamo provato a salvare tutti. Non ha funzionato, li abbiamo fatti morire tutti, ma va bene uguale.
Punishment will follow.
I know, but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Somiglia alla trama di
okay?
Broken Tales.
It's been hours.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Che è vivo? Anch'io sono sorpresa di me stessa.
Glad you made it back in one piece.
Quando fa il sorriso che fa così. Cioè, 2 punti freccetta in giù.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but...
Dove tu interpreti i cattivi che devono sistemare le favole e far tornare buoni personaggi.
Considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
Ma questi sono tutti sopravvissuti.
Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still...
Non è lui responsabile?
Out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now you're the one I'm...
Saranno 6 ore, credo, di gioco totale.
concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of...
Che ne dici se ti uccido? E siamo arrivati qua, direi che non mi sembra il caso.
the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
Neve l'ha apprezzato, non mi ha nemmeno guardato, ma vabbè lo
You
stesso.
insist.
You are
Procede a tirare fuori la carta igienica. Allora, sei accusato di 9 ore dopo.
charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
Misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal
E di resistenza all'arresto, e di rapimento e di essere un altezzoso coglione.
possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And for being a condescending prick.
Neve non l'ha apprezzato questo.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop this. Raid. We know you're at...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What? We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
but
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the fuck? You're really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Ma perché gli toglie le manette?
This is ridiculous.
Perché gli ha tolto le manette? Perché?
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Ma perché non c'è il taglialegna?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered two
Ah, è un po', I
of his
guess.
most faithful employees. I had
Mancano le due persone che ho aiutato, la ranocchia e quel coso.
nothing to do with...
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so long?
What cover-up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man.
Spero che questo abbia un senso. Loro non volevano... Prende in considerazione il punto di Crook. Spero che questo abbia un senso. Loro non volevano proteggerti.
Just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Non rigirarla su di noi è stato Crane.
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back.
I
In
got her
turn, we
tree
used
back.
her magic to help poor
Però io l'ho
fables get
salvata.
glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself.
Però lei l'abbiamo
And what
aiutata
did
anche
they
noi.
do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about
Oh, we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that-
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
Che ci finisce neve dentro il pozzo? Secondo me sì.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care
Non mi dispiacerebbe se ci finisse neve nel pozzo.
deeply about
Poi tirerei anche Crooked Man. Però prima neve.
all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
Stiamo cercando di proteggervi.
I can't promise you perfection.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help.
Non gliene è mai fregato niente di voi.
And he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all
Il più coglione l'abbiamo convinto. Mo mancano gli altri coglioncini.
still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Che mi dici del tuo passato?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
Quello era giustificato.
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own
Ho scoperto di avere un odio per le persone, ma...
protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers? Judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
Basta, li voglio menare tutti questi deficienti.
Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White?
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
You don't have to do this.
Yes, I do. You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up.
Gliel'ha detto qualcuno! Let's go! Vai.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian killed herself back at the pudding and pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay.
Vai, Ariel!
It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
Good
So
enough for
that's
me.
it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats. fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take two
Potrei farti a pezzi.
people's lives away and now you want mercy?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your
Mo si viene a scoprire che Biancaneve è la vera cattiva. Da che favola proviene? Narissa sarebbe la sirenetta.
Have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
There been enough bloodshed
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Spetta a Neve decidere. Dovremmo metterla ai voti.
Who?
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Lo sapevo.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Perché io?
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
Yeah.
Strappagli la testa, lancialo nel pozzo, rinchiudilo. Non siamo più cattivi, yo. Ragazzi, ma noi non siamo più cattivi, però. Almeno si lava. Rinchiudilo che ti fai 2 risate. Oddio. Ma quindi se lo rinchiudo... Se lo rinchiudo Palese scappa, è troppo bravo a manipolare le persone. Palese, se lo rinchiudo scappa sicuro. La cosa giusta da fare è palesemente rinchiuderlo. Non lo so, ragazzi, una parte di me vorrebbe rinchiuderlo, per l'altra parte di me vuole fare contenta le favole. Yuki, qual è il finale più bello? Volete fare un sondaggio? Tranne strappargli la testa, però. Fatemi un sondaggio. Pozzo o rinchiuso? Vediamo cosa scegliete. Vediamo cosa sceglie la... Ciao TF. Votate. Oh, votate il sondaggio. Pozzo 1. Galera 1. Votate pozzo o galera. Rinchiudiamolo. Se poi diventerà un evaso, gli andremo a staccare la testa. Effettivamente, l'abbiamo trovato una volta, lo troveremo anche la seconda. Mi piace.
Sheriff.
Everyone, I'm
Not this way.
La bocchina da mamata. È stato bello.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Basta.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
Ciao, mo.
No, I won't.
I don't think so. Mi ha rotto un po' le palle.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes, another one of us to erase from the books.
La leggenda narra che stia ancora cadendo nel pozzo. Veramente potevamo salvarlo, però.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
Una cosa del genere, no. La vera domanda è, volevamo salvarlo? Penso che una persona del genere non possa cambiare.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Quando sei così cattivo, non penso ci siano molte cose che ti possano salvare.
This fucking line.
Secondo me, personalmente.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Ah, grazie.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Siamo ritornati al punto di partenza, ma veramente?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Ma? Cioè siamo tornati al punto di partenza.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Sabaki.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me.
and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep.
Ma perché non è cambiato niente? Ho sbagliato io qualcosa? Dovevo risparmiarlo.
Sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
No.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if you...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help.
Ma ho sbagliato frase, ho
This is
detto
just
male.
something I need to do on my own.
Ciao Alfonso, bentornato.
Elo, come sta andando il lupo tra di noi?
Ecco come sta andando.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just...
Dovevamo rinchiuderlo quel bastardo.
Just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in. And I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
No. It doesn't matter what I do. In the end, it's all the same shit it always was.
You're wrong. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
No, neanche a me la racconta giusta. Nerissa, vero villain? Troppo facile, è stato troppo facile. Scusatemi, mi sono un attimo... Mi sono un attimo... Era da una vita che un gioco non mi risucchiava l'anima così. Mazza. Fate era già morta e tu non l'hai mai realmente incontrata? Ma in che senso? Ah. Eh sì, soprattutto quando dice... Eh sì, quando sì, ma non ricordo cos'è che diceva qualcosa del tipo... Cioè, lui stava risentendo praticamente tutte le cose che gli avevano detto, che gli aveva detto lei. Lei e Fate. Praticamente quindi lei è Fate. Porca troia, non vedo l'ora che esca il secondo allora. Cioè il plot... Allora, indipendentemente da come va, praticamente... Indipendentemente da come va, è lei il vero villain. O si presuppone sia lei il vero villain. Che per essere libera da The Crooked Man, praticamente ha orchestrato tutto sto bordello. Io ho fatto tutte le scelte diverse dalle tue, ma finisce sempre così. Voglio il seguito, anche noi. Perché vi dico, The Crooked Man, nonostante sia un grosso personaggio, mi sembra un personaggio senza palle. Cioè, nel senso che fa fare le cose agli altri per avere sempre le mani pulite. Mi sembra troppo weak come personaggio, capito? Che sono anche più belli, dubito che saranno più belli di questo. Ho solo una critica da fare a questo gioco. Una sola critica. Alcune sottotrame sono troppo lunghe. Tipo la sottotrama della Bella e la Bestia. Mi volevo sciacquare le palle nell'acqua ghiacciata. La sottotrama della Bella e la Bestia volevo proprio prendere le palle e sciacquarmene. Ma non so se con le scelte sarebbe stato diverso. Bella, l'hai impressionata con le tue abilità da detective. Jimmy, gli hai dato un drink quando l'ha chiesto nel tuo appartamento. L'hai aiutato ad evitare la fattoria. Ma potevo salvare anche Rospo? Potevo salvare anche Rosso? Rospo, scusami. E come lo salvavo Rospo? Ci ho provato, gli ho dato pure i soldi. Dead. Le hai offerto il lavoro. Hai finto di essere il tagliarella mentre era svenuta ed era una cosa brutta? Ah, non dovevo interrompere il funerale di sua sorella, capisco. Hai scelto di aspettarlo. Hai accettato il suo insetto e hai promesso di darla neve. Ho fatto una strage ma non quanto te. Dai, non ho ammazzato poi così tante persone. Vai, sì, tanto non lo rigiochiamo, Gin. Io non sono una che rigioca i giochi, mi piace giocarli le prime volte. No, no, io non intendo rigiocare. Potevi persino salvare il marito di Faye. Sì, Lawrence me lo ricordo che lo potevamo salvare. Lawrence me lo ricordo. Ma il rospo come lo salvavo? Adesso devi andare a mettere una recensione positiva. Ma io non lascio mai le recensioni. E volevo andare da rospo. Ti ha fatto anche piangere, se lo merita. Ah, ecco, continua la storia. Fables. Compra una graphic novel oggi. Ma io volevo salvare Todd in realtà. Io in realtà, ragazzi, volevo salvare Todd. Cioè, sti cazzi del maialino. Volevo salvare Todd. Mi fa troppo ridere come personaggio. Ai Walking Dead piange all'infinito. Andiamo a vedere le recensioni negative che hanno fatto a questo gioco. Altro gioco depennato con onore. Mazza che... Mi fa piacere comunque che vi piaccia come porto questo tipo di contenuti. Per la fine del gioco praticamente non ho neanche parlato, ma va bene lo stesso. Sì, però è stata acquistata. Quello su GOT l'hanno, come si dice? L'hanno riportato per i diritti. Capito, però magari... No, ma, cioè... Sono contenta, spero di averlo portato come speravi. Cioè, spero di averlo... Quando mi regalano i giochi, il dubbio è sempre quello, di non portarlo come uno si aspetti. Lo so che verso la fine sono stata più in silenzio, ho parlato meno, ma perché come voi volevo capire dove andavamo a parare. Quindi quando un gioco mi assorbe, è così. Ed è stato bello anche questo.
La velina femmina che tu ti ricordi maggiormente. La velina
C'è Detroit.